The following is a special presentation of Big Polly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Welcome to another installment of NBA 75-76. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Game 5 of the Eastern Finals between Houston and Philadelphia. The series even 2 games all. Each team winning a game on the road and a game at home. I will play as Philadelphia in this game, and the computer will have problems playing with Houston, as was evidenced when they lost to Cleveland 120-64 a couple weeks back. So Houston and Philadelphia from the city of brotherly love, not butterly love. Where did that come from? So it's Carter, Collins, Cunningham, Mixon, McGinnis for the 76ers, Murphy, Newland, Ratliff, Tomjanovich, and Kunert starting for Houston. Game 5. Series is tied at 2. So we will have at least 2 more games to show you. We could have as many as 4 if both series go to 7 games. Murphy from outside, no good. Rebound Cunningham. Houston won the tip. And off we go with Game 5, which you will see August 22nd, recording it on August 17th. A steal by Newland. And Houston motors into the forecourt. Tomjanovich with the miss. And a rebound by Collins. Philadelphia in white and Houston in yellow and black were their colors in the great year of 1976. We're going to go Fred Carter. Both teams off to a slow start. He's passing it back and forth with McGinnis. And Carter drains the shot, and it's 2-0. Newland with a long downtown shot. Murphy with the first foul of the game. And with 1:01 gone in the first, it's 2-0 in favor of the 76ers. Let's go with McGinnis here. His shot is good, and it is 4-0 76ers. So both series will go at least 6. They could each go 7. And if that happens, we will have the deciding 7 games on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday the 24th, Thursday the 25th. If both series end with Game 6, we will start the NBA Finals. We're going to try to get you at least 1 game of the NBA Finals this week, because Labor Day week I'm going to take a 1-week break. Newland hitting a free throw, 4-1. So next week we're going to try to get you at least 1 game of the NBA Finals. White coming in for Murphy as he has picked up 2 quick fouls. He got a reach in on Doug Collins. And it's 4-2, 10:26 left opening period. Pass. And a dribble drive here by Fred Carter, but it's going to be a shot by Cunningham instead, blocked by Kunert, who got just enough height to block the shot. 4-2, Philadelphia leading. Newland lays it up and in for all. 10:13 left. And we have only just begun this game. Philadelphia, with the positioning they have here, they're going to need to pass the ball. Tomorrow we will have Game 6 between LA and Golden State, as LA came back and won 2 at home to tie that series, 2 games all. Just like this series, except in this series we've had each team win once on the road. Offensive foul on White, his first, and Philly getting possession of the ball back with the score tied 4-4. We'll go Cunningham. And Cunningham with the outside shot. He has his first bucket of the game. 6-4. Jump ball between Carter and White after a tied possession. Possession to Philadelphia, so they'll move into the forecourt. Trying to go to McGinnis. As his shot a little too strong. Both teams struggling a bit. Houston 1 for 4. Philly will be 3 for 6. The stat will update after McGinnis hits his free throws. The first will be good. First will not be good. McGinnis came in 651 on the season, the playoff season, and he missed the first free throw. Second one is good, and that makes the score 7-4. So Philadelphia might have been 3 of 5 after all. Okay. But it's Houston that's shooting poorly right now. A steal for Steve Mix. Could probably tell you the whole Fleetwood Mac song catalog up to 1976. And we have a timeout by Collins. It'll remain Philadelphia 76er ball. Score is 7-4. Big Paulie with you. We have been, for the last few months, playing out the 75-76 season. We played one game a week, and now we're playing one playoff game a day until we get to the NBA Finals, which we should get to this week. Kunert committing his second foul, so look for a sub here. No, they're going to stay with him. Ball goes out of bounds. Philly keeps it. They have 23 on the shot clock, so they only used up a second. We'll go Fred Carter here. That is if Cunningham cooperates. And that's a foul on Carter, offensive. That is his first. 7-4, 8:33 left. The slow-moving first quarter. White with a dribble drive. No good. Rebound McGinnis. It'll be a 2-on-2 fast break. War Philly, who knocked out Boston, who in real life, of course, won the East in 7 games in the Eastern semis. Merriweather with the layup, and it's 7-6, 7:59 left to play. McGinnis working on Merriweather, and he has 7 points, and the lead is 9-6. Over to Tomjanovich. A jump ball as he and Steve Mix have a tie-up. Mix telling Tomjanovich, stand back, stand back. Cunningham won the tip for Philly. Actually, it was Mix that controlled the tip. Threw it over to Cunningham, but right now we are going to go to Fred Carter here. Collins with possession. Not a good inside shooter. He's going to take a shot and score anyway. 11-6, 7:15 left to play in our first period. Tomjanovich with a miss. Cunningham with his second rebound, and we will go to Steve Mix. He's got a good outside shot. As you just saw there, he gets his first basket. 13-6. 6:54 left to go. White blocked by McGinnis. Newland with the offensive rebound keeps it alive for Houston, and he has 6 points, 25 in Game 4. We missed an overtime game between Houston and Philadelphia. Stay tuned after this game. We will have the result of Golden State Los Angeles' Game 5. Mix with another outside shot that finds its mark. He has 4 points, and the 76er lead is 7. Ratliff back the other way makes it 15-10. 6:07 left to go. Carter from outside, not usually his forte. Tomjanovich with the rebound, clearing the glass for Houston. White with it, with Calvin Murphy sitting with 2 fouls. Ratliff, an outside jumper, is on Hood, and it's 15-12. We'll go Carter here since he's open. His shot is good. The lead back out to 5, 17-12. Merriweather to Newland. Tomjanovich puts up a short jumper, 17-14. Both teams now heating up from the field. And we'll go Doug Collins. Houston 6 of 12, Philly 8 of 12. That shot, no good. Rebound Cunningham, and Collins picking up a loose ball foul, his first. 17-14 with 5:11 to go. White with the rebound. 5:11 to go with the stoppage of play. 2-on-2 fast break. Cunningham and Collins. Sounds like a law firm in Philadelphia. Collins throws it to Cunningham, and Cunningham could not hold on to it. Houston ball. 4:50 left. Houston won game 2 in Philly. Philly won game 4 in Houston. But other than that, the home teams won the other games. Philly game 1, Houston game 3, which we've previously covered on the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. Ratliff, the outside shot is no good. Gets his own rebound, but draws an offensive foul, his first. 4:29 left. It's 17-14. Philadelphia leading. Let's see, 82, 65, 71. Hike, we'll go Carter here. Carter knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Philly. 16 on the shot clock now. First quarter of play, game 5 of the East Finals. We'll go McGinnis. And he's got another basket, bring him up to 9 points on the day. 19-14. Newland to Merriweather. And Merriweather with a short shot. 19-16. Doug Collins. A dribble drive, short shot, no. Rebound doesn't matter as Merriweather fouled Doug Collins. And Philly in the bonus for the last part of this first. Collins shooting 2, the first one is good. 20-16, 3:46 left to play. Collins sinking them both to make it 21-16. Which finals matchup will we get? It's going to be very interesting. Tomjanovich with the miss. Rebound Steve Mix. And another 2-on-2 fast break the other way. Collins missing, and Newland with the rebound. 2 seed against the 4 seed. With Houston knocking out Cleveland in the first round, the conference semifinal round, I should say, because we did have a play-in series between Houston and Buffalo, and in the West, Kansas City, Chicago. We'll go Cunningham with it. 21-18, your new score. Cunningham drawing traffic, missing the layup, and you got to wonder if that affected the trajectory of the shot. Newland back the other way makes it a 1-point game. He has 8 points, 21-20, and with Murphy in foul trouble, they're going to rely very much on Newland. McGinnis now up to 11 points this quarter, 23-20. Ratliff kicked it out of bounds. It will stay with Houston. Usually on a kicked ball, the shot clock resets. Maybe that wasn't a rule in 76. Newland moves to point guard. Johnson will play shooting guard. Bailey replacing Ratliff at small forward. Riley will enter at power forward. Free, Bryant, Catchings, and Lee coming in for Philadelphia as the bench is empty. 8 new players combined. Johnson, no good. And a rebound for Harvey Catchings. Will pass. Free's going to shoot. And a snag by Johnson for the rebound. Now Houston could take the lead with any basket. Bailey gives Houston the lead, and he was fouled by Joe Bryant. The first personal and the third team foul. Norman coming in for Doug Collins. And Bailey will let the free throw fly here with 1:42 left in the first. And I beg your pardon, it's not Houston did not take a lead. We have a tie score, 23-all. When I get it wrong, I get it wrong. Norman. Dribble drive and a basket, and Philly has the lead again. 25-23. Newland back the other way. No. Rebound Bailey. Passes it back to Johnson, who takes a long jumper. No good. But the rebound stays with Houston. Riley had it. His putback. No. Houston has it a fourth time. Johnson will try another long shot, and this time he hits it. And after all that, it's 25 all. Houston, with all the offensive rebounds in the game, they have 5, and Philly has none. Not a lot of good offensive options. Maybe Houston has figured out something defensively against the 76ers. We have Connie Norman with it. And it's Bryant with the dunk. 27-25. Merriweather with the rebound. We have 18 seconds left. They could have played for the last shot, chose not to. And we're tied at 27. We'll play for the last shot, and we're going to dribble drive with Lloyd Free. That's the plan anyway. Free takes the outside jumper, hits it at the buzzer, and it's 29-27 going to the second. Newland with 8 points, leading Houston, and McGinnis leads Philly with 11. Second quarter tip coming up. Glad to have you on this August 22nd. I'm recording it 5 days ago, the 17th. Carter watches Murphy take the jumper. He's back in the game, and we're tied at 29. So Houston putting up a good fight so far. In this, the 5th game, they win this. All they would have to do is win a home game, and they win the series and would be unlikely finalists against either Golden State or Los Angeles. Out of bounds Philly ball with 10 on the shot clock. 29 apiece. Fred Carter. Dribble drive, no good. And a rebound, Ratliff. Murphy to Tomjanovich. Rudy Tomjanovich with the basket to go to 6 points, and now Houston has the lead, 31-29. We'll go Mix here, who's got that sweet outside jumper. This time it's a part dribble drive, part short shot. No, rebound McGinnis. McGinnis with the putback. Scores, and we're tied again, 31 each. Just getting started, second period. Mix with the rebound after a miss by Kunert. And Mix again trying the dribble drive short shot, which doesn't work in Action PC basketball. Collins will pass since he's not a good inside shot, and we're going to go with Fred Carter. But will Philly go with Fred Carter? If Carter with the layup and in, he has 6, and Philly is out to a 2-point lead. Philly beat Houston in the overtime, 15 points to 4. Murphy with the short jumper. He has 4, and we're back to a 33-all tie. And I'll go Mix again. Mix. Perhaps being well guarded by Tomjanovich as he misses the short shot, but Tomjanovich picking up the first foul. Mix will go to the line for 2. 8-18 in real life, his free throw percentage. Philly with a 1-point lead, and it will stay that way as Mix misses the second. So he had a mix of a made shot and a missed shot. Johnson, good, and it's 35-34. Houston now. McGinnis to Mix. Mix with a short jumper, no good, and Tomjanovich got him again. 2 team fouls and 2 for Rudy T. Mix nailing the first. In the playoffs, Steve Mix is an .868 free throw shooter. That .818 figure I gave him was his real life average. Mix hitting them both, and Philly has a 1-point lead again, 36-35. Ratliff to Murphy, over to Tomjanovich, back to Johnson, who takes the shot, and it was a good one. He has 6, and Houston is up a point, 9:38 left to go. Mix. Steal by Kunert, and it's a 4-on-3 fast break this time for Houston. Which could open the game up their way a little bit. And Ratliff with the finish, and the lead is 3 for the Rockets, 39-36. By the way, in the other series, Golden State is the 1 seed and Los Angeles is the 2 seed, because in 75-76, we'll have Mix try a short shot here. No good. The division winners were not guaranteed a top 2 placing. So LA beat out Milwaukee on the power ranking since their head-to-head record was tied, and they got the 2 seed. And Milwaukee wound up with the 3 seed, and it wound up that LA won that series in 6 games with that home advantage. We'll go Mix here. Mix with a short jumper, which falls, and the score is now 39-38 Houston. Back the other way, Kunert missing from the baseline, and a rebound for McGinnis, and a 4-on-1 fast break. And that's usually a good sign. Collins lays it up and in, and Philly retaking the lead, 40-39. Kunert, no good. Rebound Tomjanovich. And Tomjanovich with the miss, and this time McGinnis gets the rebound, but Mix is called for a loose ball foul. That is his first foul. Newland coming back in for Houston. And we're getting dominated on the board, so I'm going to crash the boards here. Make that a strategy, although the computer's already playing that strategy. Murphy from the baseline hits, and there was no sand in that baseline, 41-40. Mix redeems himself, 42-41. He has 9 points. Good back and forth action. Whistle and the foul on Doug Collins, his second and the second for the team. 42-41, 7:24 left in the half. Ratliff inbounding. He'll put up a bit of a long-range jumper. No, Tomjanovich with the rebound. He puts one up, and he scores. He has 8. 43-42. And we're going to go with Carter here. Carter, no good, and that's a rebound by Kunert. Whistle and the foul on McGinnis, giving him 2 fouls and 3 for the 76ers. 3 defensive fouls this period, 6:46 left. So the 76ers got to play a little cautiously. Murphy shaken up, leaving the court. We do not know how he is injured. We just know that he is injured. And White will come in and play point guard for him. That could be a huge development against the Rockets here. A steal by Carter. And we'll go to McGinnis here. McGinnis getting the lion's share of the points so far. A steal by Ratliff. 43-42 Houston. A miss by Kunert on a finger roll. Mix with the rebound. And here come the 76ers. Cunningham, that's going to skitter out of bounds and go over to Houston. More than midway now past the second period. 5:55 left in the half. Houston still leading by a point. White, no good. Rebound McGinnis. Houston now shooting .476 from the field, and the 76ers .563. 2-on-2 fast break. Cunningham and Carter. Carter with the finish to go to 8 points. And Philly retaking the lead, 44-43. White, Newland hits from outside, and he's fouled by Collins, and that's a trouble foul because that moves him to 3. And the Spectrum really giving the officiating crew what for. Having a bit of a come-apart here. Newland's going to shoot 1 as the boos cascade down from the Spectrum. Newland hits the free throw to get a 3-point play, and it's 46-44 now. McGinnis ties the game. He has 15 and he's hit 5 field goals in a row. Back the other way, we have Tomjanovich missing. Rebound McGinnis. 46 all, 4:57 left to play. We'll go Fred Carter here. No, it's going to be Cunningham, baseline jumper. And it's 48-46. White reties the game. I don't think Cunningham... No, Cunningham did get the last basket. Okay, we're tied at 48. And we will go Fred Carter again. Try to get it his way. Carter's a good dribble driver, and he goes to 10 points, 50-48. 4:27 left to go in the half. That was Newland with a miss, I believe. Yes, rebound Mix. And let's see here. I'm going to go with Lloyd Free and hope Free does a little driving here. Free shot, a wounded duck. Rebound Ratliff. With the score 50-48, Houston trailing by 2. Ratliff had to call time. So each team with 5 timeouts, but you descend down to 3 if you don't use 3 timeouts during the course of the first 3 periods. Free with the steal, and we'll go Cunningham here. Cunningham to Carter. We have a whistle and a foul on White. That is his second, the team's third. Johnson entering for Houston. Merriweather coming in to play center. And Joe Bryant playing for Philadelphia at the small forward spot. 3:32 left, 50-48. The 76ers leading by 2. Good to be with you all again. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Free. Blocked by John Johnson. And he got the rebound and a 2-on-2 fast break the other way. And it's White finishing to tie the score again at 50-50. 3:23 left to go. We'll try Mix here. Mix firing that baseline jumper, just a skosh off. And it goes to Lloyd Free, who's going to pass it out. Carter with it. Draws contact down the lane and misses. No foul called. Oh, they're going to call a foul on McGinnis to get him to 3 fouls. So Philly will go to the bench, bring in Lee. Riley's going to come in, play for Tomjanovich on the other end for Houston. White with the dribble drive. He scores. Houston's now in the bonus. They lead by 2, 52-50. We'll go to Joe Bryant here. He drives. He does not score. Rebound by Lee, and Lee gets called for a loose ball foul. Johnson on the other end is going to have 2 shots from the line. Joe Johnson, his first free throw attempt is good, and it's 53-50 with 2:36 now left. That's Mike Newland. I wanted to show you Mr. Johnson. That's John Johnson out of Iowa. Second free throw, no good. So the lead will stay at 3. Catchings with the rebound, and let's go to Norman here. Connie Norman, a dribble drive, which does not fall. Rebound Catchings. Catchings will shoot. Catchings will score. 53-52. 2:22 left. As the first half winding down, that was Merriweather getting points 7 and 8. 55-52. We'll go Free here. Free, not a great outside shooter. And he was fouled by White. And White's up to 3 fouls. And Free will get 2 shots. For a guard, he's not a great free throw shooter. 6:02. And the first one there was a clanker. Tomjanovich is going to come back in, probably play the rest of the first half at power forward. 1:52. Oh, he missed them both. Lee got the board, though, for Philly. And he'll try a shot, and he gets it. So no harm done. 55-54. Minute 48 left to go in the half. Minute 49, actually. Merriweather has hit 5 field goals in a row. And the lead back off the 3, 57-54. We're down to a minute 30 left in the half. Lee with the rebound, but he traveled after Norman missed a jumper. Ratliff in for Houston. In for Philly now, Carter, Cunningham, and the mix. Down to the last minute 20 of the first half. Newland extends the lead to 5 now for Houston, which has been their biggest lead of the game. Philly's biggest lead has been 7, 59-54, Houston. Joe Bryant cannot score. Rebound Tomjanovich. And they have a 4-on-1 fast break as we enter the final minute of the quarter. Ratliff with it, and he'll throw it down. 61-54. So not a good ending for Philly in this first half, although Knicks will try to get some redemption here for the 76ers, and does not. Rebound Joe Bryant. Joe will put it up. And we have our favorite play in Action PC Basketball, the runtime error 9. So let me come back on camera here, and we will reboot Action PC Basketball. Remember, folks, that Action PC Basketball 2022 will be coming out rather shortly. Dave Koch Sports, by the way, just also put out the 2021 college football season. All of your Division I teams, plus some of the teams in the FCS. Those of you who like playing FCS football. Whoops. I hit the wrong thing here. Stand by, please. I was supposed to hit resume game, and I hit play. Well, anyway. Just bear with me for another moment or two, folks, as I reset up what was going on. Let's see. We're recording this 8:17, so we do that, and that should get us done. Okay. So back for the last few seconds. I hate it when it happens like in the last... Well, look at that. Look at that. It's giving me 0-0. Okay. Well, I might have to abort the mission here. And if I abort the mission, you'll never see this video make air, because I'm going to have to play the game all over again. How about previous play? And that will be my last attempt at it. Okay, we have it now, folks. We have it. We have a resumption of the game, 61-56. Sorry about all of that. Houston with possession, doing all of this to get to the end of the first half. Steal by Carter at the buzzer. 61-56 will be your halftime score. Newland leading with 13 points, and Philly leading... Let me try that again. Houston has Newland leading with 13 points. McGinnis leads Philadelphia with 15 points. Sorry about all this, folks. I'm a little rattled, but I'm going to take a break and be back with you in 15 seconds on the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. I'll get it straight. The second half of play. Big Paulie with you. 61-56 is your halftime score. Houston leading by 5, looking to take a 3-2 lead in this best-of-7 series. Let's go through the stats real quick. Houston is 28 of 52, 538 in field goals. Philly is 25 of 48, 521. Houston 5 of 6 for free throws, 833. Philly is 6 for 10. They have 600. In terms of a percentage. Rebounds 23-22, Philly. Rebounds are now even at 8-8. Offensive rebounds, that is. Assists, 19-15 Houston. Turnovers, 7-6 Philly. Steals, 4-3 Philly. Blocks, 2-1 Houston. Fouls, 11-10 in favor of Houston. So Philly won the first quarter 29-27. Houston won the second 34-27. Right now, in terms of game score, Newland is leading at 12.6. And I wasn't done with that yet. What was I doing there? And McGinnis at 12.8 for Philadelphia to lead in terms of game score. Mix has the ball and Philly wins the tip. They are in white and Houston in yellow or gold. As we go now to the third quarter of play. Here's Carter. Fred Carter, who had 10 points in the first half, misses, and it's a rebound by Calvin Murphy, setting up a 3-on-2 fast break. Ratliff blowing the layup, and it goes to Calvin Murphy. Can Murphy finish? They run a half-court offense so he could fire up a shot from top of the key, and he's got 6 points now. Newland had 12 assists in the fourth game against Philly that Houston lost in overtime. McGinnis. His shot is good, and he has 17. Carter had 10 assists in game 4. Murphy, back again, 65-58. Don't know if you remember a Walter Matthau movie called House Calls. It was one of those couples movies, and he did it with an actress named Glenda Jackson. Carter with it was Mix. It was Carter with the jumper. I'm sorry, 12 points. He was hacked by Murphy. Murphy now the 3 fouls, and Carter making the free throw to make it 65-61. And Matthau played a doctor. And Glenda Jackson, I think, was his wife or person that Walter's character was dating. Murphy with the outside jumper hits it, and no, they're going to give that to Kunert. Kunert redirected it in, and it's 67-61. In one sequence, he's talking about listening to UCLA win the national play in the national championship game, or he's going to watch it on TV. McGinnis has 19 points now, 67-63. Back the other way, no good by Murphy. Rebound Kunert. And Glenda Jackson's character, was it Glenda Jackson? I think so. Spoils all of the surprise because, of course, they tape these games and air them later on the West Coast, or that was the norm, and says that UCLA either won or lost in something called double overtime. Thought I'd throw that in there. And that drives Mathau's character crazy, like, why did you spoil that for me? Tomjanovich lays it up and in. He has 10 points, and this Houston lead is not abating. They lead by 6. Carter, from what I remember, it was a good movie. And I always liked Walter Matthau. Carter lays it up and in. 69-65. Matthau was a great sports bettor. Newland with the basket the other way, 71-65. And it was Keith Olbermann that said around the time that Matthau died in 2000 that Matthau would bet on Caribbean League games, in Winter League games. Collins with that jumper to go to 10 points. He was fouled by Newland. And he wrote, when he died, he gave predictions on, the little pamphlet you get when somebody passes away. He would write predictions of who's going to be in the Super Bowl on it, and the World Series and so forth. Kunert hitting a basket there. He goes to 4 points, and it's 73-68. So that's my little story for the half. Mix is going to fire a baseline jumper, and that goes in. 73-70, 8:30 to play. In the third, Mix with a hard foul on Newland. That is his second, the team's first this quarter. So Houston inbounding. Kunert with the stuff, as you heard there, 75-70. And I'm going to go to Doug Collins. A dribble drive does not score. Rebound, Mix. Who'll put it up. Steal by Murphy. 3-on-2. And we'll see what happens here. Murphy with the finish. He has 10, and it's 77-70. It's Mix with it. He hits. He has 11 points, 77-72. Steal by Cunningham. We'll go right back to Mix. His jump shots draw rain, but he hits that one. He has 13. It's a 3-point lead suddenly. Timeout called by Kunert as he was being harassed. 77-74. But that's what you're supposed to do when you play basketball. It's Tomjanovich missing a short shot. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, and scores. He has 12. 79-74, 6:53 left to go, as both teams have been offensive-minded here in the third period. McGinnis loses it, out of bounds to Houston, a turnover. Houston now 8 turnovers, and Philly has now gone up to 10. 79-74, Houston with the lead. It's Murphy to Tomjanovich. And Tomjanovich is on fire. Not literally, of course. He has hit another basket. He goes to 14, and it's 81-74. Collins, a dribble drive, short shot. No, rebound, Murphy. And it's 3-on-2 the other way, and Houston about to expand their lead to 9 as Ratliff finishes that lay-in. 83-74. I'm calling timeout. I'm calling timeout for Philly. And let me change my defensive strategy up a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I want to crash the boards. 83-74. It's Philly trailing by 9. They lost the second game at home. That's out of bounds. Philly keeping possession. Mix was very lucky not to get a 5-second violation. McGinnis, try him here. And his basket is good. He has 21. 83-76. It's Newland from the baseline with a little bit of an arc. No good. Rebound, Mix. And we'll go Collins here. His jumper is good. 83-78. Back the other way, we have a foul on Carter. Murphy got fouled. That is the second personal, second team foul. 5:23 left in the third. Tomjanovich, another basket to go to 16 on the day. 85-78. Cunningham. No. Collins boxes out, gets the rebound. We'll have him pass since he was on the inside. Let's try Cunningham here. Cunningham will draw contact going in for a drive. No good. Rebound Doesn't matter as Tomjanovich fouled him first. That is his third, the team's third. And Billy Cunningham going to the line. He'd become the coach of the 76ers in a few years. First shot is good. Second shot is good. And it's 85-80 with 5:01 to play. We have already had 48 points in this third quarter. I thought we had had a lot of points. So both teams putting it up. Newland, no good. Rebound mix. He has his 8th rebound. The 3-on-4 fast break the other way, so we'll just settle it down. Play half court. We'll go Cunningham again. Can he draw another foul on Rudy T? No. But he was fouled by Kunert, and that gives him 3 fouls and sends Cunningham back to the line for 2. First one clanks off the rim. No good. 85-80 with 4:30 to play. 4:31. Cunningham hitting the second free throw. And it's 85-81. 4:31 left in the third. A foul on Doug Collins, and Collins goes to 4. Free coming in for Philly, and Collins now in foul trouble with his 4th personal with 4:19 left in the third. Newland laying it up and in. He goes to 17. And when he's on, Houston's normally on, 87-81. When he's producing points, Houston usually does well. Carter goes to 17 on that deuce, 87-83. Newland, another basket to go to 19 points, 89-83. McGinnis out of bounds over to Houston, and Merriweather's going to come in and play at center for Kunert. 3.5 left. Murphy firing from outside, no good. Rebound Carter, but he got called for a foul, and he goes to 3. That brings in Johnson for Houston and Joe Bryant for Philadelphia. 3:12 left, third period, 89-83. Johnson, no good. And a loose ball foul on Johnson. That is only his first. White in for Houston. Riley also in for Houston, playing power forward. We'll go McGinnis again. McGinnis is getting so many looks at the basket. You could have an average day and get 20 points. Merriweather got called for the foul. McGinnis, with Philly in the bonus, has 3 to make 2. The first one falls. He has 22 points. White and Bailey in for the Rockets. McGinnis hitting his second, 89-85. Johnson. Seems to be the point man. It's going to be Bailey firing the shot, and he cans it. 91-85, 2:25 left, third period. McGinnis. A block by Merriweather. Mixed with the offensive rebound. Let's have him try a putback. Steal by White, and here comes Houston. They lead by 6. The number 4 seed could wind up after the night being a game away from the Eastern Championship. No good on that attempt by Rudy White. And McGinnis with the rebound and a 4-on-3 fast break the other way. Mix. Missing. McGinnis with the rebound. His putback is stolen by Johnson. And it's a 4-on-3 fast break again for Houston. 91-85 with 2:03 to play. Bailey will blow the layup, and it goes to Carter for Philly. Carter gets the ball and fires and hits. He has 19, and it's 91-87. Under 2 now left in the third. White Looking for some elbow room. Fires up a long jumper. No good. Rebound free. And Philly can now cut it to 2. I don't see a need to make changes. I think Philly's in the game. They just need to catch some breaks. Mix. No good. Short from the outside. But McGinnis has it. He'll fire up a shot, which is short again. Rebound Merriweather. 91-87. A minute 23 left to play. And it's Philly ball. After that turnover, minute 2, we have a whole bunch of substitutions. Murphy, Newland, Ratliff, and Tomjanovich in for Houston. Norman, Cunningham, Catchings, and Lee. Clyde Lee in for Philadelphia. Let's go Norman here. Connie Norman tries the short shot, dribble drive, no good. Rebound, Cunningham passes it back out to Free. And he'll pass it to Cunningham, but we have a knee injury to Connie Norman. But he's going to stay in the game. Under a minute now left in the third. It's 91-87. I'm sorry. Dribble drive, Billy Cunningham. Steal by Murphy. 2-on-2 fast break the other way. Houston doing rather well in this game. Murphy with the finish. He goes to 12 points. 93-87. We'll go Cunningham again. Cunningham firing over Ratliff, no good. Newland with a rebound, 13 seconds. Houston can play for the last shot. Newland, no good. And there's your horn for the third quarter. Houston 93 and Philly 87. Newland leading everybody 19 points. On the Houston side, McGinnis has 23. Hope you're enjoying the game. This has been a good one. And here's your fourth quarter tip. Houston controlling. Let's see what they do. They lead by 6. Merriweather with a rim rattler. He goes to 12, and it's 95-87. We'll go Cunningham. Back the other way. He will dribble drive and score one of his own to go to 7 points. 95-89, 11:25 left. White missing, and a rebound for Lee. As you see, some of the bench players early in the fourth quarter. Houston with 30 bench points, Philly with just 12. Free brings it up, and he will try a shot here, or that's the plan. Free, no good on the dribble drive. A rebound by Lee. Lee, no. Rebound Johnson. And Houston now could add to their lead. Bailey, no good. But he was fouled by Lee, and that's his second and the first team foul this quarter. Bailey will shoot a pair. First one, no good. And we will profile Mr. Bailey. Gus Bailey out of UTEP, Texas El Paso, who was once Texas Western. And they had a historical win in the NCAA tournament in the 1960s. Bailey hit 1 out of 2, 96-89. They were the first team in college basketball history to win the national championship with a all-black top starting 5, all-minority starting 5. Well, I don't consider them minorities. They're in it with each other. They're in it with everybody. You know, the human race, and I don't think skin color has anything to do with it, really. But it was noted back then that, yes, they were the first team of color with all their starting 5 to win a national championship for what is now UTEP. Free was fouled by Riley after I mangle through all that. First personal, first team foul. It is 96-89. Philly needs to get it going here. We'll try Cunningham, who's at the shooting guard position. No good. Rebound Catchings. No good. Rebound White for Houston. A 2-on-2 fast break the other way. White lays it up and in. It's 98-89 and the Houston lead expanding. Lloyd Free was shaken up. He will stay in the game. We'll go Cunningham. Cunningham hits from outside, 98-91. He has 8 points on the day. No good. That shot by Riley. Catchings with the rebound. I'm not going to make any changes till like about the last 6 minutes of the game because I think Philly is almost there. Mix to Lee, back over to Mix, and Mix's outside shot does not fall. Rebound Riley for Houston. 9:11 left to go. Bailey, no good, and a rebound for Catchings. We're down to 9:06. Free does not hit the outside jumper. Rebound Mix. And Mix cannot follow. But he was fouled by Riley. That is his second and the second team foul. Mix, usually a good free throw shooter, shooting 2. First one falls, and it's 98-92. 8:48 left to play. Mix hits the second, 98-93, I'm sorry. 8:48 left to play. Sometimes mouth and brain do not work in concert. Newland, no good. Ratliff got the rebound for Houston. White, no good. This time the rebound goes to Lee. 8:17 left. A 4-on-4 fast break will take it. Philly trying to scratch their way back into this game. Mix, a whistle, and free travel, which has got to give the Philadelphia coach apoplexy. Murphy in at point guard for Houston. Carter, Collins, Bryant, McGinnis. 4 fresh faces now on the court for Philly. 8:11 left. I'm going to go strong on the boards, and I'm going to play a little half-court trap for a few possessions and see if we can get some turnovers. Newland from outside. Yes, he has 21. And Houston gets the third digit first, 100-93. Carter hitting. He has 21. He was fouled by Calvin Murphy. That's 4 on Murphy, 3 for the team, and Carter gets 1 shot. Try to make it a 3-point play, which he does. It's 100-96. Philly in the half-court trap. We're going to try this for a few possessions. 7 and Tomjanovich. I think that one wound up at Happy Valley. Houston's ball, trailing by 4, 7:30 left in the fourth. We'll go Fred Carter, and he'll try to make it a 2-point game at least. No good. Rebound to Joe Bryant, which was stolen. Didn't see who stole it. Kunert, that's squirting out of bounds. It will go back to Philly. And all of a sudden the basketball is too slippery to handle, like a wet bar of soap. Mix will be our go-to guy here. But a steal by Newland and a 4-on-3 fast break. And you kind of wonder if this is Houston's night. Kunert with the finish, 102-96. 6:50 left, still plenty of time in this affair. McGinnis to Collins. Collins, a dribble drive, does not score, but he was fouled by Kunert, and Kunert picks up his 4th foul. 102-96. Here's your first free throw. Good by Doug Collins, who has 23 straight. 102-97. As the pressure cooker heats up, and Collins hitting them both. He has 17 and 24 straight free throws. 102-98. Philadelphia ball after that turnover. So the half-court trap seems to be working. Cunningham back in at the small forward position. Right now we're going to go to the sure-handed Doug Collins, who dribble drives and misses. Rebound Tomjanovich, 6:12 to go. 102.98. Murphy, Newland, and McGinnis called for a reach. That's his fourth and the team's second. Houston keeps possession, 6:09 to play, 102.98. Newland. Oh, he is so smooth from outside. He has 23, 104.98. And now Houston's playing a full court press as a counter measure, I guess you could say, against the half court trap that Philly has been providing. McGinnis, no good. Rebound goes back to him. He has 11 boards, so he has a double-double. Kunert, I think, stole it. Newland, yes again, he has 25. And that gives Murphy a double-double in terms of assists and points. 106.98. And Philly having trouble with this full court press. So the Houston coach saying, okay, you're going to play pressure on us, we're going to play pressure right back. McGinnis cannot hit. Mix with the rebound. He has 11. He has a double-double on the day as well. And that's Tomjanovich picking up foul number 4. Let's see here. They went back to no pressure, so I'm going to go half-court pressure. Mix shooting 2. First one goes. 106.99. 5:32 left. Johnson and Merriweather entering the game for Houston. Here's your second free throw. That's a wounded duck. And a rebound for John Johnson. He has his 7th. 106.99. Be huge if Houston took the 3-2 series lead. Murphy from the corner, 108.99. Yeah, I know that the chalkboard didn't show the corner, but that's where he shot it from, according to the play-by-play account. Cunningham. They'll go to Mix. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham rises and fires and hits. He has 11, 108-101. Murphy. No good. An air ball. And it goes to Philadelphia. Ratliff in at small forward for Houston. Mix with it. He will dribble drive, short shot. No good. Rebound, Tomjanovich. Merriweather controls for Houston. 108-101. Time getting short for Philly. Murphy finishes. He has 16 points. 110-101. Collins drills the outside shot, and that's what Philly needs. He has 19. 110-103. Tomjanovich, another basket, and that gives Newland a double-double. Points and assists. So we have 4 double-doubles in the game at least. 112-103. We're going to play fast now. And we're going to crash the boards and go to full court pressure. So we need some good things to happen. Play is targeted for Mix, and he has the ball now. His shot, no good, but he's fouled by Tomjanovich, and Tomjanovich now at 5 fouls. Mix hitting the first. 112-104. Do we see a substitution? Yes. Kunert's going to come in and play center, so they're leaving Tomjanovich out there with 5 fouls. Mix hits them both. 112-105, and here comes the full court press. Oh, a half court press being deployed. I thought I said full court. Well, maybe the computer had better ideas. Ratliff with a thunder dunk. 114-105. We'll come back with Mix. And that goes out of bounds. Philadelphia ball. They'll have 15 on the shot clock. 114-105. We'll try Cunningham here on a drive. He is called for an offensive foul. That is his first of the game. 114-105. First foul he has gotten. Tomjanovich to Murphy to Newland. Over to Ratliff. Back to Murphy. And it's going to be Rudy T. No. Rebound Cunningham. 3:27. Philly's got to be patient. But time is becoming a factor. Collins cannot finish. And Houston gets the ball. 3:25 left. Murphy. Tomjanovich. Rudy T. No. Rebound McGinnis. And Philly's got to up the tempo and get some more possessions. McGinnis. No. Rebound goes Ratliff. McGinnis has missed 5 in a row. And if Houston winds up winning this game, that's probably going to be a reason why. Murphy cannot finish. Ratliff with the rebound. He has 8 boards. And let's see what happens here. Newland again, 27 points. I'm going to say it, this game's in the refrigerator. The eggs are getting hard, the butter is getting cold, and the jello is jiggling. The lead up to 11. Collins cuts it to 9. 116-107. Kunert back the other way. They cannot stop Houston. Kunert has hit 5 in a row. 118-107. Each team with 3 timeouts. And we will go to Carter here. He hits 118-109. 2:05 left. Murphy misses. Rebound Cunningham. Minute 47. Yes, we want to do the fast break, even though the odds really don't favor us with Mix and McGinnis running down the floor. But anything to try to get a basket here. Cunningham skitters it out of bounds. It goes over to Houston. Minute 45 left to go. I'm going to leave everybody in. And we're going to go 2 players inside, crash the board strongly. But Houston looking like they're going to win this 5th game. Carter picking up his 4th foul. Murphy will shoot 2. Philadelphia's in the bonus. 119-109. Murphy hitting them both to go to 18 points. 120-109. 1:44 left to play. Here I'm going to go Collins. Hope he pull up a quick shot, which he does, and it goes. He has 23. Cunningham now with a double-double. 120-111. 137 to play. Tomorrow we'll have the LA Golden State Game 6. McGinnis has now picked up 5. Newland will shoot 2 from the line, and that's really who you don't want to have. First shot is no good. Second one falls, and it's 121-111. Houston has shot 15 less field goals than Philly, but Houston has 9 more shots right now than Philly does. Cunningham, no good, but a foul on Ratliff to go to 2, and Cunningham has 3 to make 2. 121-112. Let's try that second shot. No good, but remember he gets 1 more. Here's your second free throw, your third, I should say. Cunningham got 2 out of 3. 121-113. Both teams now in the bonus with 1:27 left. Steal by Mix and a 4-on-3 fast break. Collins, 121-115, 1:13. Philly has cut it to 3 possessions. But they got to be prudent on defense, and Tomjanovich was fouled by Mix. And Rudy's going to go to the line and shoot 2. You see his free throw percentage there, 767, 771 in the playoffs. First one does not fall. So the lead will be at 7 at most. Rudy hits the second. So now a 4-possession game, 122-115. I'm going to call a timeout after a score. Should Cunningham score? And Cunningham rises and fires, but that's off to the left. No good. Rebound, Tomjanovich. 1:06 to play. Ratliff to Newland, and Newland was fouled by Cunningham, who has 2 fouls. Newland going to the line for 2 shots, gets the first. 123-114. It's a 5-possession game. If he hits this free throw, which he does not, rebound Cunningham. We need some quick shots. Call timeout after Carter shoots. And he hits it. That's a timeout coming. Carter with 26 points. And the score is now 123-117. Out of bounds. Who's it go to? Well, we won't know. I'm going to keep my lineup the way it is. 50 seconds left to play. Tomjanovich passed it to Cooners, and McGinnis tied him up for a jump ball. So if Philly gets this, and they do get it, they have 48 seconds left. Let's go Mix. He misses. Out of bounds to Houston. 42 seconds to play. Houston with 3 timeouts, Philly with 2. Carter picking up foul number 5 as Murphy will go to the line for 2 shots. And he's usually a plus free throw shooter. Hits the first. The lead is back up to 7, 124-117. Murphy hits the second to go to 125. We'll go McGinnis. Basket no good. So Houston's going to take a 3-2 lead in this series. Foul by Mix to go to 4, and Kunert's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Stay tuned. We will have the LA Golden State result as we keep playing a game and then simming the other game. Kunert hit the first. The lead will be back out to 10, 127-117 with 36 seconds to play. We'll try Collins. Dribble drive, does not score. Mix with the rebound. Threw it back out to Carter, but they got to fire a quick shot here. And we'll go McGinnis. And Kunert picking up the foul. They go to 5, and he fouled Collins. So it's 3 to make 2. First one goes. 127-118. So tomorrow we'll do LA Golden State Game 6. Second shot wiggled out. What will happen with the third shot? Yes, it balls. 127-119, 23 seconds left to play. So we'll have LA Golden State Game 6 from Los Angeles tomorrow. Collins picking up his 5th foul, and Kunert again at the line. First shot no good. And the second shot good. 128-119. I'll go Collins here. It's going to be Cunningham firing instead. Rattles out. Kunert with the rebound. We're now down to 15 seconds. Murphy bringing it up. And Kunert runs out the clock. And the game is over. 128-119, your final score. You see it there. Houston is going back to their hometown with a 3-2 series lead. Mike Newland, your MVP, deservedly so. So, we have one mystery left to solve. And that is, as I pull up the playoff brackets, who won between LA Golden State Game 5. And look at that. LA with an offensive explosion, 152 points. Kareem with 47 to lead LA, and Barry had 35 for Golden State. I have to imagine Kareem took the MVP. So, if Houston and Los Angeles win Game 6s, that's your matchup, Houston and Los Angeles in the NBA championship. Golden State's going to have to win on the road, as is Philadelphia, to keep it alive. If both series go to the 7th game, then we will have each of those 7th games for you. But tomorrow we're going to do LA Golden State in Los Angeles, and if LA wins, it's lights out for Golden State. And Houston beats Philly, that series ends. So both these series could go to a Game 7, or they could not. But either way, we're going to try to start the NBA Finals this week. So I hope you all enjoyed the game. Big Paulie, wishing you well. Godspeed and God bless. We will do it all again real soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.